Hey, this is Matt. Once again, welcome back to another video, another paid request, this time for Broad Stipe. And for those interested in requesting any type of videos, topics, reactions, commentaries, what have you, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. And this is for Limp Bizkit and the album Chocolate Starfish and the Hot Dog Flavored Water from 2000. Part of the new metal, rock, and rap put together. I've always enjoyed Limp Bizkit. I've never hated the guy. I know I'm supposed to hate the guy because a lot of people do. I'm supposed to hate the band. I'm supposed to hate the music, but a lot of people do. No, I like Creed. I don't mind Nickelback, and I like Limp Bizkit. I think this is still a pretty damn good album. Has a lot of songs that work very well. I like the other one also, Significant Other. So the more I think about it, I don't know which I like more. Sadly, my favorite song of theirs is not on these albums. Crack at It. I'm addicted to cracking skulls. Done it for WrestleMania. It was in WrestleMania 19, I believe. The last one, Stone Cold and The Rock faced off against each other. And here we go again. Let's go. We rock. We roll. That is my favorite song of theirs. Because I think the label or someone else said, "Oh, it's Crack at It. It's too much." I'm like, with some of the ways some other people, the lyrics to their songs, really, you think this is too much? Really? But I mean, this is the album that has My Way, Rollin', has Take a Look Around for Mission Impossible 2, and maybe because of the time period I lived in, like 2000, I was, how old was I? 17 years old. I was about 16 to 17 years old when this came out. Just I don't know if this came out before or after my birthday. So, yeah, about, yeah, give or take. Maybe because that time period, that's in my teens, going from teens to adulthood, just on the urge to get the fuck out of school and on the edge of graduating. This is the type of music that was in my feed, in my brain. Maybe call it nostalgia. But I still really enjoy this album. I still really enjoyed it. And I never really got the hate for it. Now, as a person, Fred Durst, I've heard a lot of stories that he's a dick or this and that. Okay. I'm just talking about the band and the music. Going to, you have the intro with an interesting way of who's in the house. The biscuit. Bring it on. Very quirky, weird, like automated voice, robotic type of thing. And before I get to the other songs, like my favorites I could tell you is, My Way, which was used for WrestleMania 17 with Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock. You think you're special, you do. I can see it in your eyes. Just one more fight about your leadership. It's my way or the highway. And these are the type of songs that be used for like movie commercials, advertisements, TV spots, among other stuff. Other advertisements for movies or video games. Same with Rollin'. Move in and move out, motherfucker shout. Rollin', 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 rollin'. Move in and move out. To me, I still listen to these. I still get a good adrenaline rush from them. As a kid, teen, I should say, listen to My Way. I'm thinking of being a Ninja Turtle fan. I'm thinking of Raphael, especially that bit. Just one more fight about your leadership. I think of Raphael fighting Leonardo. He's going to do things my way or the highway. I thought they have a great beat to them. They have the rap sensibility, but you have that rock metal vibe to it that is more my growing up with AC/DC and Metallica, Aerosmith is more my cup of tea. But going back to like the second, which is the first actual song, Hot Dog, this one, he uses more F words than Rob Zombie. Fucked up world in a fucked up place. Everybody's judged by their fucked up face. I did laugh at that. I mean, it does get a bit laughable with how many F bombs he's throwing. But I will say I still had my head bobbing to the beat, and I thought the beats to the instruments worked in his favor. And I don't mind Fred Durst's voice. I think it works well for these type of songs. And that's one where he also does his, I don't know if it's supposed to be a nod or a jab at Nine Inch Nails, in particular the song Closer. Because for those who don't remember, Nine Inch Nails, it literally has a song, Fuck You Like an Animal. And here he says, You wanna fuck me like an animal. You like to burn me on the inside. So I thought it was interesting because I do like that song as well, Closer. I always remember the instrumental version of that without the lyrics being used at the opening of Seven. Always thought it was a creepy song with that version at the beginning of Seven. But yeah, Hot Dog, I didn't mind it for what it was. My Generation, that's another one I like the beat. Cause we don't give a fuck and we won't give a fuck until you give a fuck about me. My generation. Go ahead, talk shit on about my generation. Definitely is sort of rebellious nature. Some people call it whiny. That's the one thing I've heard critiques is a lot of whininess. But I mean, how many other rap albums did people complain about this? You know, complain about their life, complain about where they're at, complain about the cops, complain about this lady that fucked them over. The entire albums about a relationship that ended. That could be termed as whiny as well. And to be honest, a lot of times when I listen to music, I don't even listen to the lyrics. I'm more caring about the beat. If it gets my adrenaline pumped. Because a lot of times what I'll do is I'll listen to music. This is what I would do back to the day, and even sometimes today, I would listen to music and I would just visualize movies in my head. Movies with this actor, or they're in this predicament, or you know, if Stallone and Arnold were in Contra, or I would imagine Ninja Turtle movies. I would imagine movies starring Raphael, and he's being a badass, he's doing this and that, and this is a soundtrack in the back, and this is what the trailer would look like. The trailer would have this image, and mostly they'd be rip-offs of other action movies, especially like Hard Target. So I'm picturing a Raphael movie, but then I'm just ripping off scenes from Hard Target and Hard Boiled, but he's the star of it. I would listen to songs and music like this album. You know, move in and move out, yeah. Full Nelson. That's one song that was iffy on. I thought was kind of forgettable. The only one of note is the line, "'Cause your mouth's right, chits, your ass can't cast. Stop talking shit, say it to my face." It's not that I hate it, but among the other songs, there was nothing special to it for me. But yeah, I like the work of the drums and guitar, the way they are working together throughout this album. So like Hot Dog, again, I was at times laughing at the F, like I said, the F bombs, but I said I didn't mind the beat to it, got my head bobbing. My Generation, I thought worked as a song, didn't mind that one. And then you get two of my favorites of all Limp Bizkit, My Way and Rollin'. You'll see things my way, my way or the highway. Like I said, he has, with his voice and the drums, guitar, it has a great rhythm to it. Now, I remember hearing that maybe there was ghostwriting, maybe someone else had written the song, the music. I don't care who wrote the fucking songs. He sang them, his band played them. It's not Billy Vanilli, where, which I feel sorry for those guys. Granted, they said yes, but the amount of turmoil they got and one of them ended their lives, I still feel bad. And I mentioned that because I swear I heard that there's like a Milli Vanilli movie or documentary being made and released like in festival soon, which that would be interesting to see. More so a documentary, I would say. But and Rollin', I love the song. I love the guitar and drum. I think they're on point. The build up. Keep on rolling, baby. Do your hands out. Move in, I move out. Motherfucker shout. And I don't remember. Sometimes I would make up my own fucking lyrics. I'm rolling, rolling, rolling. Yeah, I'm rolling, 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 rolling. What? Rolling, 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 rolling. Limp, Bizkit right here. If you don't care, we don't care. Just shut the fuck up. Just a good adrenaline rush of a song. Whether you think it's fake or real rebellious nature, it's still a fun rebellious nature to listen to. And I didn't mind like the next song, "Living It Up." I didn't mind that they referenced Ben Stiller at the beginning, which is funny because he's on the last track. If you get farther into it, like you hear it's Ben Stiller talking, so I don't know how that came about. If just he knew Ben Stiller or how that came to be. There's one where it has this chorus, "Life in the fast lane." Like this post-chorus. I do like again, I don't know if you want to call it the chorus or the post-chorus of it. Cause it's so easy to tell a lie. It's so easy to run and hide. But it's not easy to be alive. And, do I love every song? No. Like I said, the Full Nelson, There's one called The One, I didn't really think much of it. It just didn't do much for me. It just didn't have that right memorable kick as some of these other songs do. I didn't mind the one, Get Your Groove On by Exhibit. We're only giving a fuck if you're invading the space. Get your groove on, get your groove on. I said, get your groove on, get your groove on. And Exhibit, I don't mind his voice. I don't mind him. I don't go out listening to his songs, to be fair. And honestly, I know more about him in movies like X-Files, I Want to Believe, where he played an FBI agent. And was he the one behind Pip My Ride? Was that Exhibit? It's been a while since I've seen that. I can't remember. But I swear it was Exhibit. If not, I apologize. That's really all I know about him, honestly. I love the song Take a Look Around. It's for the Mission Impossible 2 soundtrack. It's my favorite version of the Mission Impossible theme. I love the way they play the Mission Impossible theme into it with a rock aesthetic. I love the build up. Why do you want to hate me? Just hate. It's the only thing that. Hate. It's all the world has ever seen lately. I don't know why you want to hate me. Just hate. It's all the world has ever seen lately. Still my favorite version of Mission Impossible. Just again, just by adrenaline, rushing and gushing and thrushing all around my blood cells. Even one that I did not remember because it's been a while since I've listened to the full album. Usually I listen to the songs, specific. Usually if I listen, I don't listen to full albums. I listen to just specific songs I remember. But I probably haven't heard this since when it first came out. Hold On. I forgot that it was much softer, electric guitars, a harmonious vibe, a little bit more haunting. I found another way to bleed my soul away. I really enjoyed it. This became one of my favorite songs of the album, Hold On. Because it just felt unique compared to the others. It further served Fred Durst's voice. It showed that they did do something a bit off the cuff. That's one way to phrase it. Off the beaten path compared to the other songs. Like, again, it's softer. At times the music has a little bit more, like I said, haunting vibe to it. I quite like that one, Hold On. They have another tape I'm rolling, which I prefer the original, but this one does have DMX, Method Man, Redman. Always nice to have DMX in there because I liked him as a. I liked him in movies like Cradle to the Grave and Izzy Boons. Wasn't big on his movie, but it wasn't his fault. Never Die Alone. I like some of his songs. It's gonna give it to you. Yeah, I liked his voice. I still never knew why he did the bark like a dog thing. Ruff, ruff. If you wanted to laugh, look up DMX reading Rainbow. Just trust me. Type in DMX reading Rainbow. You will thank me later. So it was nice to hear those guys in it, but again, I do prefer the original version of Rollin'. I think it has a better flow to it. But overall, I really enjoyed listening to this album. It was a lot of fun. I will not apologize or wake up and apologize because you shit on me in a dream. And I won't tell you what to apologize, but I ain't going to apologize. I liked Limp Bizkit. I liked a lot of their songs. I did like this album quite a bit. It was fun listening to it again. And I still give it a thumbs up. So that's just my way or the highway. Fuck it. So we will see you later. Thank you once again, Broad Stipe, and take care, everyone. Bye bye.